Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Bad Thoughts Studios. Today, I got X Rod joining me. We're going to be talking about episodes 3 and 4 of Percy Jackson. We kind of wanted to do 1 and 2 and then 3 next, but because 3 and 4 there's short episodes, we decided just to do every 2 episodes, which I think would be a little bit better. But yeah, X Rod, what's going on, bro? How's everything?
What's good, bro? It's been a minute since we actually talked to each other. So
I know, dude. You've been busy with work, and
I've been.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Oh, you too, dog.
I think I talked to you on New Year's, but I haven't talked to you since.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've had some Percy Jackson episodes come out, so I really wanted to get into this because I know I have strong opinions. And for those who haven't seen episodes 1 and 2, X has read the books and watching the show, so he has kind of that look on this show, which I'm really excited to hear his opinion about. So let's get into it, bro. We'll start with episode 3. All right. So what did you think about episode 3 of Percy Jackson?
Uh I mean, there's no words for it, bro. Not saying no words as in was good. It was bad, man. It was bad. I was confused and then wondering what the hell is going on. And then you get to the end of the episode and you're like, what was the point? Like,
Yeah, it
what
was like
was the point?
okay.
I
Yeah.
don't I don't know, bro. There was just no like storyline of this episode. It was just like, let's just throw everything together and kind of see what happens. Let's just
Mhm.
say this is what's going on and we'll let it lead into something else.
Yeah.
I really feel like this episode was written as it was being shot.
Exactly.
I
That's
mean,
hella funny.
yeah, the writing for it was terrible. There was a weird like, hey, we're friends, but we're not really friends, like conflict. Um, Percy doesn't trust either the people he's with, which okay, fine, have your trust issues, but there's still a point to in the book to where you're like, bro, these people are with you the entire time. You got to do this. Like, I don't know. It was they really made it like seem like he just doesn't trust anybody. He's not ready to do this. He doesn't want this quest. Whatever. And I'm just yeah. Episode 3 was not a good episode for me.
Yeah. I'm in that same boat as you, bro. Like they for one, they ruined like a good scene they could have used for Medusa. Like it would have
Mhm.
been a good fight scene, but literally all he did was run downstairs. They put a cloak on her and he cut her head off. Like
Yeah,
what are we
yeah,
doing? Like
yeah.
what are we doing,
Oh, I
bro?
actually forgot that. That's how unclimactic it was. It was like, come on, man.
These fight scenes so far have been horrid, dude. No
Yeah.
kind of no kind of like thought has been put into these fight scenes.
And here's my thing. When we talked about the budget for the episodes, and we were saying, oh, maybe they're not spending a whole lot on these episodes because they want to save off for big fight scenes. Well, every time there's a big fight scene, you're not putting the money in.
Nope.
You're not putting any type of give me juice here, bro. Uh, like oh, and and actually, if you look back into it, they didn't use any money to fucking really CGI her. They showed
No.
her hair
Yeah.
for about 10 seconds. They threw the cloak over, and then she's disappeared, and then they cut her head off.
And
Come
then
on,
and then and then they filmed the scene where he shows Medusa's eyes to the one of the monsters. I forgot her name. The it was
oh,
the
so I was that's nothing I was confused on. Apparently, that was Miss Dodds from the first episode, but it's
yeah.
not Miss Dodds. And I was like, "What is that? What the hell are you talking about?" Like,
And not just that, like it was yeah, it was Miss Dodds, but they filmed they filmed it from inside the house, looking outside the screen door.
y-
Like it was so stupid, bro.
yeah.
It was so dumb, and that was it. Like that was the show. They end up getting off the bus because the Miss Dodds shows up. They
And
go
again,
through.
and again, going to and then and it's another thing. And I'm going to talk about this for episode 3. She flies into the bus, and they're standing there looking at her,
Yeah.
and no one else on the bus notices.
Yeah. It's
No
weird.
one else on the bus notices,
The
and then they
the
get out the back window.
yeah.
But I'm gonna bring this point up again for episode 4. But yeah,
Eh,
for now,
Yeah, so episode 3, it was so bad, dude. And like we kind of discussed, we thought there was going to be some kind of budget into these fight scenes, but literally these fight scenes have lasted maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds at the most.
at the
Like as far as the
most,
action, like
yeah.
what are we doing, dude?
What are we
And
doing?
eh, I think they dropped the ball with Medusa. I think Medusa is such a huge mythical creature that, you know, it will go down in history as one of the most like iconic mythical creatures. And
Yeah.
we literally have her, fighting or doing any kind of action for less than 30 seconds.
Yep.
She goes downstairs, chases him downstairs, and gets her head cut off.
Yep.
I I don't know,
And
bro. I don't.
going back to the book, bro, that whole scene, these parts, them getting on the bus, them getting off the bus, they're actually like dark, gruesome parts. They're dark.
Mhm.
All in the books are like, oh, like this is kind of like an important part because they're no longer shielded. Everything out there was coming after them. They're worried about they can see things on the bus through the mist of this magical world. And there are things on the bus that are scary to them because they're kids. They're supposed to be kids. And Dodds being on the bus is actually not even a thing in the book because she's dead in the first part of the book.
Yeah.
So it's not even a thing. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Going back to the budget, bro. th- there's been 4 scenes from episodes 3 and 4, 4 spots that they shot these locations at.
Mhm.
One was the bus in episode 3, one was the house of Medusa, and then the museum in episode 4, and then the St. Louis Ark or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Like that's it, bro. That's all the 4 locations they were at in episodes 3 and 4.
yeah,
It just doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, I didn't like episode 3 whatsoever. And
yeah.
I had high hopes for episode 3 because it was the longest episode. It was 45 minutes or something like that.
And it was talking and irritating and like you're not giving me any chemistry between these kids.
No.
And again, I can't even blame the acting because they're decent actors. They're
Yeah,
not
there's just
like
not enough material.
there's nothing there. And I'm sorry, Grover's pissing me off.
Yeah, it is.
He's he's not like helping the situation. And I'm sorry, the song he made, the little whatever it was, like trying
Yeah.
to diffuse the argument that's about to happen. No, bro, stop.
Mhm.
Just stop. Let it roll. You,
Yeah.
you you need to have this at least give me some conflict between Annabeth and Percy because it's gonna give me some background. Maybe later on, they can really overcome that conflict between them, and maybe it makes it for a better fight scene later, or like a
Something.
yeah. Yeah. But no, right now it was never actually addressed. It was just kind of washed over,
Yeah.
like cutting Medusa's head off, washed over.
Yeah. I don't and like I said, I had a high hopes for episode 3 because of how like 1 and 2 were good episodes. They were, decent episodes.
Yeah,
And
but again, they weren't great.
yeah, exactly. They weren't great, but they were decent episodes, and I was hooked. There was a storyline that I was kind of like, okay, what's happening next? But 3 and 4 literally had nothing to do with the story. There was no,
Nothing.
they had just new characters, but like that was it. Like there's no, I don't know, man. I don't know. If you if we had to rate episode 3, what would it be? 1 through 10?
4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah.
It was a low episode.
Yep. I agree.
Didn't
And
didn't catch me at all. Just more irritating me the whole time.
yeah, I'm at a 2, bro. I'm at a 2. I thought that, like I said, I had a little bit more high hopes for 3,
Yeah.
and it literally shot my hopes down. And
Yep.
from 1 and 2 being decent episodes, I thought they were 3 was just gonna take off, and the longest episodes, out of the first 3, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think episode 3 was, like, the longest one.
As long as
Uh,
one so far, for sure.
yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm at a 2, bro. Did not like it. It kinda let me down.
Yeah.
Uh, so moving on to episode 4, what'd you think of episode 4?
4 had a little more to it. Little more action. But again, not a good episode. You're not hooking me. I'm starting it like right now. I'm bored.
Mhm.
Bored. You know, it's like uh, you're not giving me anything to go off of to really hook me and keep me in these episodes. You started off episode 4 with um Percy and his mom flashback, or it wasn't really a flashback, but they're in a pool as a kid. You know,
Yeah.
she already knows what's going on.
Mhm.
She's trying to keep him in the water because she's like, "Oh, this is your safe place. Go to the water, whatever." It was weird. It was actually a really weird scene for me. I don't know why it was put there. I mean, I get the gist of it, and he's supposed to be dreaming or having a nightmare or whatever.
Hallucinating or whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
whatever it was. But, just have him be like threatened in the dream as a nightmare for about 10-15 seconds, then have him wake up on the train.
Yep.
The whole his mom there didn't need to be there. Yeah, it was weird. And again, over I think overacting in that whole part from her, and they did choose the kid. I think look wise, I think they chose that kid great.
Oh, phenomenal, yeah.
But
Phenomenal.
it was just like they were trying so hard to really push out this mother son moment, and it got weird.
Yep.
It just yeah, didn't make any sense.
I agree. I'm right with you, bro. I thought it was a terrible episode. Um, I don't understand the concept of having a sword and having these abilities from these 3, from these 3 people, and the whole 1 through episode 1 through episode 4, they literally been running the whole time. They ran from Medusa, then they finally chopped her head off. They're running from the mother and her kids and that monster. They were running from them the whole time, and then we finally get a fight scene at the end from what looked to be one of the best. We thought was going to be one of the best fight scenes in the whole show because
Uh-oh.
of the fire and the huge monster. He pulls his
Uh-huh.
sword out and fire. Like I was expecting this huge battle, dude, and then he falls off.
And then he falls.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
I don't get what's going on. The storyline was, okay at best. Like I don't know for these 30, how you go from 45-minute episode to a 33-minute episode.
yeah.
Wha- I
And
just
do
don't.
nothing with it. Did
Yep.
nothing. The mother of monsters is scary as shit in the book. She is scary. I mean, she damn near makes him shit his pants in the book.
Now she looks like Brenda from down the street, dude.
Brenda from down the street. I did think it was funny when they showed like they see the dog walking by. But again, going back to episode 3, you have the little dog. It's misted. Okay, so you can't see the actual big dog walking by. As a
Yeah.
human, you're not going to see that, right? My thing is, why did the police that were questioning the kids
Let
notice
that.
notice that the train was shaking, but you didn't notice Miss Dodds flying in the back of a damn bus?
Yeah.
I'm confused. So
Great
sometimes
point.
the miss works, sometimes it doesn't. Like I don't know what's going on here.
Great point. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, good.
I was gonna say I did like how they did make the dog look though out of
Oh no, yeah, that it was a
great
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 monster, dude.
CGI. Yeah.
Great monster. And like I said, we were expecting this huge battle. We might get it in episode 5 because he's coming back, you know. He's gonna end up I'm assuming he's gonna end up fighting this monster, but like you didn't leave me on this like huge cliffhanger that I wanted. Like he went into the water and says his dad's helping him. Like that's it, bro. Like
Your dad
it's like,
sent me.
yeah,
Your dad sent me. And I'm just catch you. You're falling like fucking 10 stories from from the top
probably
of this structure.
I don't
And
understand,
then
bro.
yeah, I don't know.
I didn't like that she opened that huge hole with her hand. Like I didn't understand that
Oh, how
part.
she just went
Yeah.
and it just fell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
was confused with that as well.
she could have done if she could just do that with her hand, she could have killed him a long time ago and killed
I don't
everyone.
remember I don't remember any of this. Like I said, obviously they're obviously going different from the book because it just doesn't make any sense. So this whole scene, unless I'm wrong, this didn't happen in the book.
Excuse me.
Not even close. This it's not there, and probably for good reason because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
She's just okay. She's the mother monster, so she's just all powerful. She just has hole,
Yeah.
and we're gonna let people think you're gonna live, and then you're gonna just straight up fall. I don't get it.
I didn't understand it whatsoever. And like I said, they've dropped the ball on all of these fight scenes that could have turned into this crazy like if the fight scenes were decent, I would have a little bit more interest in these episodes. But
Yeah.
there's nothing. Like he's shown no ability. None of the kids have shown any ability that they are these, warriors from gods, children of gods.
Mhm.
Like I said, I haven't read the book, you've read the book, but um me looking at it with my perspective, it's like they're supposed to be children of God, but yet they're running and getting lucky when it comes to these monsters. And the most powerful one, Percy, just is a pussy, dude.
He's getting
Like
his ass kicked.
yeah, dude. It makes
And that's
no
what I'm saying.
sense.
Every time you fight a monster, you take 30 seconds to kill it. But when you actually want to make it longer, he's getting his ass kicked. What is
The whole
what
time.
is what is happening?
Running and getting his ass kicked.
And he's just flailing the sword everywhere. Like
Yep.
he was taught at camp how to fight. In the book, he
Say,
developed
where did
skills.
where did we see this at
I'm saying
in any of the episodes?
you need to have this character development, and he doesn't have any of it. Maybe it's the reason why he's getting his ass kicked. Maybe it's the reason why he can't fight off this damn dog. And my thing is, I would have been way more interested. I don't want to see him fall in the water and say, "Oh, your dad is here to save you."
Yeah.
I don't want daddy saving me. I mean, give me his development right here and right now. Let him think, what do I have on me or around me? Or that's apparently just gone now. What happened to the damn flying shoes?
Great point.
Why
Great point.
doesn't he have the shoes on? Like where did they go? And why isn't he wearing them all the time? And why did we see the first time they actually put them on? He wasn't even wearing them.
Yeah.
Like
He would just put them in the air.
yeah.
I'm just as confused as you, bro. I think they are dropping the ball with everything they're doing, and it's pissing me off because they started off pretty decent with episodes 1 and 2. I was ready to be invested in the show, but episodes 3 and 4 literally just killed it for me. If I had to give this a rating, bro, I'm giving this a 3, 3.5.
Agreed.
I just it was 30 minutes long for some reason. It was probably even less because of credits, but it was probably 33 minutes long. There was no kind of fight scene that was fun to watch. Like they're running the whole time. I'm bored. Like you said, I am extremely bored. I literally shut it off and didn't think about it. Like I was pissed because I watched it,
Mhm.
but I didn't think about, what's next? What's next? What's the one thing that we talk about that we love within TV shows or movies
I'm
is
hooked on what's gonna happen. What's gonna come next? Yeah,
exactly, dude. Like that makes make or break a TV show or a movie
yeah.
is fans getting invested into this saying, okay, what's next? And I didn't get that. So I'm giving this a three and a half at the most. I can go lower if I wanted to, but
Yeah, yeah. For me, I'm gonna say a 3. I don't know. I'm
three.
gonna give it a half. You're pissing me off
Hmm.
as a fan, as a fan of the books, as a fan even of the movies. Yeah, the movies didn't get the story, actual book story right, but they're still good to watch. I
Yeah,
enjoyed them.
I agree.
This I am enjoying way less. I'm not enjoying this at all. I'm just getting pissed. Like, what are you doing? There's nothing here for me
Yeah.
right now.
And what's confusing me is like we have to wait a week to watch 30 minutes of a TV show. That part doesn't register in my head the right way
Yeah,
because if you look at every TV show that especially is from like a big storyline like Percy, you're
yeah,
getting you have to at least get 45, like at the very least 45 minutes. But
yeah,
for people to be hooked, there has to be more, dude.
yeah. Give me more.
There's no direction where in my head I'm thinking this could go. Like nothing in my head. I'm like, okay, this could be fun to watch if it goes this way or that way. Nothing. I'm not getting any of that. So I don't know which direction they're gonna go. So
Neither do I.
I
Yeah,
just
like you said, bro. You got to catch me at the end of the episode. I As soon as it ended, and and with him still standing in the water,
hmm
right? And it was just over, and I
yeah.
was like, "What is this, Sopranos?"
it,
Like, I
it
got
was
up, I turned off the TV right away. I didn't even stay to see if there was extra anything. Oh, what's next? Up next on Percy Jackson. No, no. I turned it off. I went out to go see if dinner was ready, and I was done. So
yeah,
I told Marissa, I'm like, I'm pissed off. Like,
yeah,
this episode sucked. She goes, well, waste of time. And I go, it was a waste of 30 minutes, less than that, because I didn't
yeah.
watch the credits.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Guys, let us know in the comments what you guys thought about it. I did see a couple of people say it was a good episode, and I wanted to literally sit there with them and have them explain to me what was good about it. But I was like, no, they can't convince me that any of this has been good so far. Like I said, episodes 1 and 2 were decent. 3 and 4 were literally the bottom of the barrel episodes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I do like I said, I hope they turn this whatever this is around in the coming up episodes. But man, it's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough to get back into these.
Tony, I want you, I kind of want you to just do this just to start. And I'll even let you borrow them if you need to. I want you to get the damn books.
Okay.
At least the first book, and just start. And you'll see why I'm so upset as why this is not doing well.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's just there's so many key points missing, and dude, your first 10 pages, you're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?" Like, ah, man, these episodes compared to the books, to the movies, even though there was only 2 movies made, they were so far, they were better.
Yeah. And they look low budget, man. They look low budget and they're not. That's what's crazy about it. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
But X, I appreciate you joining me, bro. We'll be back for episodes 5 and 6. If how many episodes are there? Do you know?
I think they're only going 6.
They're only going 6. Okay, well,
It might be 8, but I think what I read online, it was only supposed to be 6.
okay. Well, we'll be back for episodes 5 and 6, guys. Leave a comment and let us know what you guys thought about episodes 3 and 4. Also, give us a rating. Let us know in the comments what you guys rate episodes 3 and 4. But yeah, thanks for coming on, X. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you,
We'll see
Tones,
you
for
on
having me,
here.
dog. Appreciate it.
We'll see you on here next time. But if you could tell the people where they can find you on social media, please.
Xrod TV,
Guys, English is very hard for this guy, and it's his only language, so bear with him.
Xrod TV, Xrod_TV on all socials, all platforms. We are there. Come check us out. Tell me how much you hate me or how much my opinions don't matter to the rest of the world. I'd like to see that.
Guys, follow me at Tones_TV on all platforms. Like I tell you every week, go follow our podcast, Bad Thoughts Podcast. We got a couple good episodes coming out in the next couple weeks. We have an actor coming on tomorrow. He's going to be telling us about when he played in She-Hulk. He played in Stranger Things, so we're going to have him on tomorrow. So keep a lookout for the podcast, Bad Thoughts Podcast, on Spotify and YouTube. All right. Have a good night. Love y'all.
Bye.